When a notification comes in warning that a threat's been identified, the last thing your team needs is to bounce between multiple dashboards to actually do something about it. That's why we've built EDR and ITDR support right into the Blumira dashboard, so you can go from detection to containment without ever leaving the finding you're investigating. In this demo, I'm going to walk through the EDR and ITDR response actions available in Blumira's Respond and Automate editions. We'll cover isolating a compromised host, disabling a suspicious user, deleting a risky file, killing a malicious process, and disabling an Active Directory user, all from the same place you're already looking at your findings. Let's kick this off with a bang, shall we? I've just modified a registry key on this endpoint, more specifically, the win logon key. Attackers will often use this as a persistence technique, modifying win logon to guarantee their malicious programs run at startup every time. If we switch over and look in Blumira, a finding's already been created. I'll click into the details, and you can see exactly what happened, showing you the command that was run, the device it ran on, and why this matters. Now, under Response Actions, I'm going to select Isolate Host. I confirm which endpoint I want to isolate and click Run. Now, if I flip over to the endpoint, you can see it's fully cut off from the network. Nothing's responding, the machine is contained. Once I've finished investigating and remediating, I come back to Blumira and run de-isolate host. The endpoint reconnects immediately. Let's get a bit more targeted with our next scenario. I've used NetUser to create a new local account on this endpoint and added it to the local administrators group. This is a common privilege escalation move. Blumira will generate multiple findings from this single action: the user creation, the local admin addition, and the method used. I open up the finding, and I can see exactly which user was created, who did it, and from what device. Under Response Actions, I'll select Disable Local User, confirm that it's the right account, and click Run. In progress, and done. If I check users and computers, the account now shows as disabled, contained with one click without leaving the page. Now let's try a common scenario tailor-made to make analysts and technicians groan. I've created a file called passwords2 on this endpoint's desktop. No biggie, just a clear text password file sitting out there in the open. But don't worry, Blumira catches it. Potential clear text password on local system. I open the finding, confirm the file name in the workstation, and under Response Actions, I can click Delete File and then click Run. While that's in progress, let's look at the details. The device name, the file path, and who initiated the action are all here for us to see. The action shows completed successfully. We've looked at what threat actors might do after gaining a foothold and how to prevent unsecured credentials from falling into their lap. Now let's look at stopping an active threat in progress. I've executed a command on this endpoint, which for our purposes is playing the role of a suspicious actor you might see in the wild. A very common tactic for attackers is to use a remote PowerShell download to download and run software or scripts, bypassing the PowerShell execution bypass settings. It could be a script running encoded commands, lateral movement tools, or early-stage ransomware activity. Blumira has a detection rule for PowerShell download invocation, and you can see that's created a new finding here. I open it to see the details and can now see the full process chain: parent processes, child processes, and their PIDs. This is exactly the info I need to decide what to kill. Under Response Actions, I'll select Kill Process Tree and enter that process ID. Switching over in Process Explorer, you can watch the process go red and disappear in real time. The process tree is stopped. Finally, let's talk about how you handle an identity crisis. With ITDR, of course. I'm on a domain controller now, and I've just created a new user in Active Directory. This user has synced to Entra ID in the cloud, so it now exists in both locations. Back in Blumira, a finding fires for the new AD user created. When I open the details and see a new suspicious user, I can intervene immediately by going to Response Actions and selecting Disable Active Directory User. This disables the account in Active Directory. When I check AD, the account is now disabled. If we check on the active session, that has also been removed and forced a sign out for the account. For environments that are syncing with Entra, you can also use Disable User and Revoke Sessions to lock out the cloud identity and kill all active sessions in one action, which is exactly what you'd want to do during a business email compromise scenario, where an attacker may still be sitting in an inbox thanks to a stolen session token. There we go. Disabled on the local network and revoked in the cloud all in a moment. Whenever a rogue user account is found, your team can stop it from inside the finding using the same workflow. So, here's the TLDR. To stop threats at the endpoint, you can now isolate and de-isolate host, kill processes, kill a process tree, disable a local user, and delete file from your Blumira dashboard. As for identity-based attacks, you can respond by disabling an Active Directory user or disabling the user and revoking sessions to capture both Entra and on-prem environments in one click. Every one of these actions lives inside the Finding Detail view, alongside the evidence and the context you need to respond with confidence every time. These EDR and ITDR functions are available now on Blumira Respond and Automate editions. If you've got questions about getting started, we're here to help. Drop a comment or click the link in the description to connect with our team. And until next time, stay safe out there.